So, welcome to the first class for the weekend. What's the title? Like weekend theme, but today's theme is for the two classes. Yeah, the art of surprise, part 1 and 2. What are some of the lessons that you're learning in part 1? Compression, yeah. What exercise did we play?
Thriller.
After Thriller, that one thing. Yeah, thank you. The Tai Chi Tango. Okay. So that's one of the most profound exercises where you're flowing or you're compressing, trying to breathe, trying to engage the floor, use your whole body. Now, before Tai Chi Tango, to prepare us, what 2 games did we play? Thriller and some orchestra surprise. Yeah, Daddy Ends a Surprise, where we use one of his songs. Does anyone remember the name of the song?
Not a must.
Not a must. Yeah. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Okay. What makes a good surprise versus a bad surprise in tango? Did you say knocking the follower off guard? Yeah, knocking is not obviously a good surprise, right? So, and sometimes leaders, we can ground ourselves better to initiate the surprise. Okay? What does grounding mean? Our default definition of being grounded. Thank you. The act of not falling. The leader or the follower. Okay, so you can be more grounded or less grounded, but still, if you're not falling, you're grounded. Okay. What are some of the patterns that we worked on? Do you remember the build-up? Yeah. Rock, step, freeze. And where do we want the followers' weight when we do this?
Not very far.
Yeah. At the very beginning of our step, before the middle. And this will come in handy in the more advanced ideas. What are some other things?
Thigh grab.
Thigh grab, yeah. Boom. I like to go with my left first, and then surround, sorry, my right first. This is my right. Surround with my left. And try to grab above her knee, but below her pelvis. Always touch appropriately, yes? Grab appropriately. What was the first little joke that I gave you that we didn't teach, we just showed you? Hip check. Does anyone like that? No. Will anyone actually use it? I use it all the time, by the way. All over the world, I hip check people. In the next class, we're going to start you off with an even worse one. Again, I'm not going to teach it to you, I'm just going to show it to you. Give it a shot. I encourage you once in a while, especially during Halloween, it's kind of fun if you give them a little hip check.
And then the last movement we worked on was about Homer. What was the last movement we worked on?
You should ask that speak.
What was the last movement we worked on? Piers. What was the beginning? What was the setup? Tell me.
Rock step.
Rock step. And then?
Catch.
How do I catch her? With what? My left or my right foot? My left. And how do I do that? What's happening? I'm turning to my right.
Yes,
Yeah.
the concept is.
The hero.
And how does her foot look? Like a V or an A?
Yeah, and that is at this.
Not sibling.
Okay.
Good. And
What are some of the X's we talked about?
what are the followers' defaults?
Ladies,
Long steps.
long steps. And if our leaders are turning, long steps what?
Going around.
Around our leader. So if I'm the leader right now, what are the few of the exits that we talked about? Parada. So I just turn to my left. I keep turning to my left. So my follower passes over. And then what's the other one? So after here, I lead a single axis and then go. Okay?
Followers, what comes first, the foot or the nose? knees, reach first, and then
You
bring
reach
your
first,
head.
and then the body goes over the foot.
Very simple idea, it can be more complex. For the followers, what are we doing with our bodies? Are we stepping like this?
What are we doing? Yeah, we're spiraling because it's an around movement.
And leaders, for the very end thing where you catch behind, it's still what leading? Or what's underneath it? Yeah, the axis turning. Next class again, we'll explore trying to separate the hands, the arms from the body. We'll have a little bit of fun. Any final questions before we do a half-song demo? Are you going to remember this?
If not, pick up one of Anne's cards on the black table, and you can check the notes on the Tangostudentblogspot.com.
No te comando, pero confío en que la paz